Okay, so our intro. This is the hard part.
Me. I just feel so fake being like, welcome to the Long Live podcast. Hi guys, welcome. Oh, we both did it. Well, this is not working out.
me.
Hi.
It's us.
Hi. Hey everybody.
He looks upgraded like a devil.
It's Nat.
It's Becky. Do we have to have an intro?
Hello, and welcome back to the Long Live Taylor podcast, where we explore all of the eras. I'm Kaylan.
And I'm Leanna.
And today we're going to be talking about Willow.
Yay.
The first track off of Evermore.
I know that we have different opinions on the album.
Well, I was going to say it's funny because I am not a folklore person, but I remember I loved Evermore.
That's crazy because I don't want to say it. I was going to say I prefer folklore, but I don't think I could choose.
Everyone prefers folklore, but I don't know. I think I needed more time to get used to the genre change from Taylor, so folklore was like my preparation.
Yeah.
And then also I feel like things were a little bit better pandemic-wise when Evermore came out, so I liked it, like the time in my life more, the association.
Yeah.
And also I felt like this had more like
This was
dreamy, airy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was more like more pop leaning.
I felt like folklore was more depressing. But I was okay with it.
Yes. Yeah. But it's interesting because when I go back and pick like individual tracks that I like more, I think I pick more that I like off of folklore. But then as a whole, as an album, I like Evermore better, I think.
I completely agree with that statement. That's exactly how I feel. That's why I said I can't really choose because of that reason. I think we talked about this before the concert. Okay, so I just want to start with her interview with Apple Music about Willow being the opening song.
Ooh.
Yes.
I don't know if I've heard this.
I think I've heard it like once, but I did not remember it. When I pulled it up to read, I was like, oh, I don't remember this at all. Okay, so in an interview with Apple Music, Swift explained, I liked opening the album with that, Willow, because I loved the feeling that I got immediately upon hearing the instrumental that Aaron created for it. It felt strangely witchy. It felt like somebody standing over a potion making a love potion. That doesn't make sense, but anyway. Dreaming up the person that they want and the person they desire. Trying to figure out how to get that person in their life and all the kinds of misdirection, bait and switch, and complexity that goes into seeing someone, feeling a connection, wanting them, and trying to make them a part of your life. It's tactical at times, it's confusing at times, it's up to fate, it's magical, it's weird. It felt like a bit magical, mysterious, which is what I wanted people to feel going into an album that was a collection of these stories that were going to take them in all sorts of directions. So I wanted to start them with a sort of feeling of setting of that vibe. Also, one of the main themes throughout folklore was conflict resolution, trying to figure out how to get through something with someone, or making confessions, or trying to tell them something, trying to communicate with them. Evermore deals a lot with in endings of all sorts and shapes and sizes, all the kinds of ways we can end a relationship, a friendship, something toxic, and the pain that goes along with that, and the phases of it.
How have I never heard this, first of all? And second of all, how did we not know about her and Joe?
I know. Well, okay. We were delusional. Also, I want to say, I just realized, like, there are so many typos in whoever wrote this transcript, and that's why it was very confusing to read. But
yeah, is this real? How have I never heard this?
Because you're not an Apple Music girly.
I thought you were going to say I'm not a real Swiftie.
No, I don't really remember. It doesn't sound like a distinct thing that I have listened to, but I feel like I had to have, I don't know. But yeah, I think she did a really good job of making us all believe that these albums were completely imaginary and nothing was based off of facts or her current relationship. Okay. So what are your thoughts about the interview? Do you agree?
It's interesting. I do think it's witchy, especially it goes so well with the performance of the Eras tour. It's interesting because I thought the song was more romantic. I didn't realize it like talks about more of the struggles. So that was interesting as I read through these lyrics for the first time. today in like a really long time. I'm interested to see how I interpret it now.
I don't think I've read through the lyrics like how we're about to do since it came out.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm very excited.
Okay, I think you should read them.
Okay, well, I wanted to read a couple more things. Okay, basically, her summary of this song is, Willow is about intrigue, desire, and the complexity that goes into wanting someone. I think it sounds like casting a spell to make someone fall in love with you. That was her explanation of the song. And just somebody pointed out that she referenced like Willow in folklore, like hinting that Willow would be a song title or something to do with the next album.
And when does she say Willow in folklore?
The first time being a framed willow tree photo in an Instagram post, and the second one being a subtle reference included in a tweet thanking Rolling Stone for ranking Folklore as the best album of 2020. I don't know what she says about Willow, but it says that she hinted at it. I don't know.
Hopefully we're getting accurate information. Otherwise, we're spreading all of these false things on our podcast.
Okay, well, I'll double check and we can just edit it out if it's not true.
Okay. I feel like I should let the people of the podcast know I'm hungover. So they're not like, what was up with Kaylan today?
Oh my gosh. Editing. So right now, the lucky one hasn't come out yet, but I've been editing it and I am so dead in that episode. I'm like, oh my God, nobody's going to listen to this. Like, I literally am so monotone. I have no life. I'm like, please say something funny to bring this back. Like, I look and sound dead tired. And I was, but I didn't think that it came through that much. So it's okay. Okay, I will start the lyrics as you requested. First one. I'm like the water when your ship rolled in that night. Rough on the surface, but you cut through like a knife. And if it was an open shut case, I never would have known from that look on your face. I can't even read properly.
Face.
I know. Lost in your current like a priceless wine. This is maybe Folklore Evermore's too deep for my brain.
I was going to say, why did we pick this? Because I really have nothing to say. Like, it makes no sense to me.
Okay. No.
Oh, wait. It makes sense. I'm like the water.
Yeah.
I like the water. I'm nervous because I have an audience here watching me.
So basically the ship is cutting the water. It's rolling in, it's cutting through the water. That's literally what he did to her life. He came in and cut her. Yeah, so okay, so she's saying lost in your current. The current is made from the ship, like a priceless wine. When you're wine drunk, you're lost. I have no idea if that even makes sense.
What is an open shut case?
Like, it's just like
I'm
easy,
Googling it.
like easy one and done. Like when lawyers have an open shut case, it's like, oh, we have the best evidence. This is easy.
Yeah, you're right. Easily decided or solved because the facts are very clear.
Yes.
So she says, and if it was an open shut case, I never would have known from the look on your face.
Yeah, because, don't you think she would have known if it was an open shut case?
That's what I was thinking. I think she's saying if it was easy, the look on his face was saying otherwise. Like she wouldn't have known.
Yeah. Wow. I think this is going to be...
Deep.
We're going to be on a struggle bus today.
If it was an open shut case, I never would have known from that look on your face. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
He didn't look like it was easy.
Yeah.
Okay,
chorus. The more that you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man.
I love those ending lines.
Me too.
Take my hand, wreck my plans. That's so good.
That's my man. Okay, do we have anything to say about the chorus other than we like it?
Yes, the more that you say, the less I know. That could go so many ways.
No, I think it's like she doesn't know if he's like into her, right? So it's like the more we're talking, like now she's even more confused whether that feeling is like being reciprocated.
That makes sense in the context of what you read. I feel like I used to interpret it more like he's opening her mind to a world of new information and like viewpoints.
And that's why you think Joe is the smart one.
I never said he was the smart one. I think he's smarter than some people.
Mm-hmm. An intellectual.
Yeah.
Well, now you're wrong.
I know. I can't believe I've never heard that. Well, I also like Wherever You Stray, I Follow, because it's interesting to see Taylor Swift so, like, submissive.
Yeah, I was going to say that too.
And vulnerable.
I feel like both of these albums, I feel like we have to talk about them together most of the time because they're so related, but I feel like if you don't take it as it's all, like, imaginary, like, I think you can really see, like, her vulnerable side. Okay, I'm begging for you to take my hands, wreck my plans. Like, please, just, I want you to be with me. I don't care about anything I have planned. I want to spend my time with you.
You know I don't know how to say her name. Zara Larsson,
yeah.
Song Ruin My Life. Ruin My Life. I want you to ruin my life, you to ruin my life, you to ruin my life. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what this reminds me of. Like, I don't care what's going to happen. Ruin my life, but just be with me.
Yeah.
That's my man. And I like that too. I'm like, okay, Taylor, go off. Tell the world that's your man. She's proud. Apparently she pointed at Travis during this line at the Sydney Eras Tour.
She said Karma is the guy on the Chiefs again.
Karma is the guy on... That's the only way I sing it now.
Me too.
Wow.
Also for the next episode, sorry, not for this one. I cannot wait to talk about Folklore Long Pond, so I'm just so excited. Okay. Back to Evermore. Verse 2. Life was a willow and it bent right to your wind. Head on the pillow, I could feel you sneaking in. As if you were a mythical thing, like you were a trophy or a champion ring. And there was one prize I'd cheat to win.
Ooh. Okay, so life was a willow. Life was a willow, and it bent right to your wind.
Yeah, so like a little willow tree that's just going with the flow to his life.
And then as soon as his wind came, it just changes, and it's morphing with him.
Yes.
Ooh, I like that. Head on the pillow, I could feel you sneaking in.
Okay.
I always just took that as, like, he's just slowly entering into her life.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
No, I was going to say, like, I agree. That's exactly what I think. But as you were reading it, I was like, could this be sexual? Like, she's laying down, I knew you were going to say that. Sneakily entering.
Sneaking in. Like, delicate.
Oh, my gosh. No, but I agree with how you said it. It's just, like, that dirty thought came to mind when you read it.
I think it's like she's feeling enchanted because then she's like, as if you were a mythical thing.
Yeah.
Like you were a trophy. I'm just reading what you just read.
Okay.
Or a champion ring.
No, yeah, basically it's like things that you really want. Like things that are out of reach sometimes. I mean, now she has a champion ring. First year rookie got the Super Bowl ring, so. There was a lot of jokes saying like, oh, Taylor Swift's a rookie in her rookie year of being a fan and she gets a Super Bowl.
And people were saying that about Taylor Swift fans, too. They're like, wow, what a lucky year for
Taylor Swift fans, yeah.
Swifties who just joined football.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm not, so it wasn't
She
really
didn't cheat
me,
to win.
She did not
She
cheat
didn't
to win.
to win this one.
Oh my gosh, sorry. Real quick tangent. The NFL is giving each team an extra $30 million next year for the next season. And part of it, they said, was because of how well they did in, like, ratings and watches and stuff.
Because of Taylor, and everyone wants to complain and be rude about her.
I know. And it's like now your team's got more cap space.
Super Bowl.
Sorry.
I literally watched the Super Bowl. It was the first full game I watched of the entire season, and I was like so excited to see her. And I'm like, they barely show her. I'm like, this is what people are complaining about. I thought they were like showing her while the game was going on, and like that's how they make it sound.
I know.
Like, really?
I know.
We literally kept a scoreboard of how many times we saw her. I think it was like 13, which is funny. But it was like 2-second intervals. So 26 seconds out of like a 4-hour game.
It wasn't.
Okay.
People counted and everyone was like, she was on the screen less than a 60-second commercial. She was on screen for a total of 55 seconds during the whole like 3+ hours.
Yeah. So I don't understand, but whatever. I do understand. People are haters.
Oh,
we should have done Shake It Off.
Oh my gosh, maybe. But we already did 1989. I'm trying to get all the albums. Okay, so.
Okay, anyway, I like the line, and there was one prize I'd cheat to win.
Yeah.
She's like, I'll do anything to have you.
Yep. And that's why she's saying, like, you're going to put a curse or a spell, like, to try to get somebody because, like, you want them that bad.
Ooh, witchy.
Yes.
Maybe she really is a witch, like everyone says. I'm just kidding.
No, people say it and people believe it.
Oh, trust me, I know, because I go to church and I have a lot of people who message me saying she does witchcraft and she's a witch and she's putting spells
Do they think
on
she's
us
like
at the concert.
made a deal with the devil?
They think she actually is putting spells. Like, one of my friends thinks that. And I'm like, dude,
We gotta.
no.
Taylor Swift is off the board. We can't speak about her.
I know. I'm like, okay, moving on.
Exactly. Okay. The chorus changes, right?
Yes.
Okay. The more that you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man. So that part stays the same.
That's the same.
And then it goes, you know that my train could take you home. Anywhere else is hollow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man.
That's my man. My train could take you home. Anywhere else is hollow.
Okay, why
She's
did
like,
I think that dirty again?
what?
I don't
Like,
know.
take you home to
Like my
the finale?
train? Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Your
Like,
dad
he's in-
listens to this.
I know. We're gonna have to cut it out.
No, it's funny.
I don't know why. I never have thought about it before. But anyway,
Who knows? Maybe it is.
I mean, she is known for like little cheeky innuendo. So who knows?
Yeah. He looks up grinning like a devil.
Oh my gosh. I'm just thinking about Morgan's thing about Bridgerton. Okay. Anyway, what are your thoughts on the line? You know that my train could take you home. Anywhere else is
I thought she
hollow.
was just saying like, come with me. Anywhere else you go is gonna suck.
Yeah, I agree.
In very simple terms.
I also feel like this has to be in reference to Joe, because in Europe mostly, but like the UK, like trains is like their main like long transportation. It's not a plane.
Ooh, yeah.
So I mean, it could also just be like because she spent time living there and like that's what you sort of talk about and stuff. But I definitely am in the mindset I'm in Europe in this song.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not in the United States for this song at all.
No.
I'm in
Okay.
Harry Potter.
I did just finish reading one of the books, so. Okay, the bridge. I do think it is a weird place for the bridge. I mean, I guess, like, normally things are built like this, like, verse 1, chorus, verse 2, chorus, bridge.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, I wasn't ready for it. Anyway. Life was a willow, and
Yeah.
it bent right to your wind. They count me out time and time again. Life was a willow, and it bent right to your wind. But I come back stronger than a 90s trend. Thoughts?
They count me out time and time again. I think that's in reference to, like, kind of what we talked about. Honey, I rose up from the dead. I do it all the time. Like, people always count me out. And then when she says, I come back stronger than a 90s trend, like, here I am. I'm popular again.
Yeah.
I'm back. People love me.
I mean, it is true. She did come back stronger than a 90s trend. So,
What does that have to do with him and the song, though? I mean, I feel like it's just,
Out of
it's
place.
kind of like the Bejeweled thing. No, I think it makes sense. It's kind of like Bejeweled, or what was it? You're losing me when she's like, I'm the best thing at this party.
yeah.
Like, she's like,
She loves doing this.
oh, yeah, like the different, like, highs and lows of being with her.
Oh, yes.
Like, she's so vulnerable. Like, I'll do anything to be with you, wreck my plans, I'll cheat to win. But also, like, oh, people will count me out, but I come back. Don't worry, I'm going to get you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
My spell is working.
Okay, so this verse reminds me of Delicate. So, wait for the signal and I'll meet you after dark. Show me the places where the others gave you scars. Now, this is an open shut case. I guess I should have known from the look on your face. Every bait and switch was a work of art.
Okay, that's actually my favorite line. Every bait and switch was a work of art.
Yeah. So I'm thinking like, okay, wait for the signal. I'll meet you after dark. That's like when her screen is lighting up in the black to me at that dive bar. And it's like, show me the places where the others gave you scars. It's like, first of all, places as in like physical places, like a bar,
Ooh.
but places on his body
Yeah.
as well.
Oh.
So maybe that's why I think a little
Yeah.
dirty.
No, it is kind of like that. And also, like, I agree. I was thinking even that bait and switch reminds me of Delicate, but also, like, it goes with the witch theme of the song, because they used to have to, like, sneak out in those days and, like, do their little spells and rituals after dark.
Okay, so I guess, so, like, comparing verse 1 and verse 3, so she's like, and if it was an open shut case, I never would have known from the look on your face. And now she's saying, now this is an open shut case, I guess I should have known from the look on your face.
Yes. So in the first verse, she's saying, if it was easy, I would have never known, meaning, like, he did not give away. But maybe now that she knows him, it's like, oh, how did I not realize that it was kind of, like, set in place? It's also kind of like Mastermind. Like, of course. There was a plan all along, and he even, like, at the end of Mastermind, she's like, he recognizes that he knew the plan, and that's kind of what. Does that make sense, what I'm saying?
Yes. Okay. Especially because I'm obsessed with Mastermind, so yes, I understand completely.
Ooh, we should do that. I love that song.
I know, I've just been waiting because, like, it is my favorite on Midnight, so I feel like I have to put, like, a lot of time and effort into it. Okay, my favorite line, every bait and switch was a work of art. Oh, I love that, because it's like she didn't trick him into being with her, but, like, it was, I don't know, like, there was a formula to the relationship. It was like, well, let's just do this. Oh, well, how about we do this now too? Like, it is very Mastermind and like planned. Well, the whole witchy
and it's
spell.
like, oh, but it was all beautiful. But it was all beautiful. It was a work of art in the end, and it worked. Like Delicate too. Like, is it cool that I said all that? Is it okay? Like, planning each step to have this grand finale.
I wonder how much.
So good.
How stressed is she? Like, everything she does seems like a plan. Like, she is type A.
Yes, she is. She's an overthinker for sure.
Yeah.
Like, that is kind of stressful, having to put all that mental energy into a relationship and, like, getting one in the beginning.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure this is, like, an over-exaggeration, but
yeah, it is.
She has felt this. Well, if we believe it is true and not imagination. You pull imagination from, like, things that are fake or still come from real things.
Exactly. That's what I've always said too. And also, real things can, like you just said, can be exaggerated. Like, even the song I just put out, shameless plug, please go follow my song, Kaylan Moody, Love Me, Hate Me, Leave Me Alone. But even that, like, it's based off a real thing, but then there's certain things I exaggerate that never even happened, but it's just, like, based off that feeling.
Yeah, and it's also, like,
a lot of this is
way
probably
to
that too.
complete the song.
Yeah, exactly.
Not every situation you live in life is a great song. It's not going to follow perfectly. But, like, as a songwriter, you are, like, that is the art that you're making.
You're a storyteller. Wow, that's true. Look at you.
Okay. Chorus. This thing is long. The more that you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man. You know that my train could take you home. Anywhere else is hollow. I'm begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man. The more that you say, the less I know. Wherever you stray, I follow. Okay, wait. It just repeats
the
twice.
Same thing repeated, and then she just goes, "That's my man. That's my man." I love that she just keeps repeating, like, "That's my man." Like, yeah, I did it, and yeah, I'm proud. And
yeah, so the outro, she's like, "That's my man," and then our favorite line, "Every bait and switch was a work of art," and then back to "That's my man," and begging for you to take my hand, wreck my plans. That's my man.
Going back to the bridge real quick, why do you think she says 90s trend?
I think it's just because 90s trend's coming back. Especially during that
recently,
time period.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, just because
he could have done 80s.
Yeah, but what 80s trends are coming back right now?
I don't know.
Also, she's
rock music.
She grew up in the 90s.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe because she's the 1989 girly.
Yeah. Okay, overall thoughts.
I really like it. It's not like one of my favorite songs, but it's really fun to dance to like get into a zone. Love certain lines, like "Every bait and switch was a work of art," "Take my hand, wreck my plans, that's my man." Like, those are really iconic lines to me. And I really love how she performed it on the Eras tour.
Yes.
And I was just going to say, I am more impressed now with it, reading through it again and actually trying to put into words some of the lines. I'm like, oh, this is actually really well written and really poetic.
Yeah. No, I agree. I feel like I that's why I love, and I'm sure a lot of people love, Folklore Evermore albums, because of how poetic and well written they are. And you can see like her growth in like lyrics. And as someone who really likes the lyrics, like that's my favorite part. Like I appreciate this a lot, but I don't think this is my top song on the album. I do think it's amazing. I just think that there are so many good songs on this album that it's very hard to compete to be the top song. What do you think is the top song on the album?
I really like, well, obviously Champagne Problems is like a big one I loved and it's a fan favorite. I really like Happiness also. And I really like Evermore. The title track. What about you?
I Will Die on the Hill. My favorite song is Ivy. I don't know. I think the imagery is just so great. And like, I think that's why I really like am caught into it. But I also do really like Champagne Problems. If I
we should post our clip of us singing it at the concert.
When we record an episode for Champagne Problems, we can.
Okay. Let's save it for the people's entertainment.
Okay, are you ready for the game segment that I am not prepared for?
Neither am I. I still haven't studied. Every week I say I'm going to study and I never do.
Oh gosh. Well, I did receive an email asking if we could go back to guess the song instead of ranking our tracks. So
dang.
It was my boyfriend.
Give the people what they want for our Drop Everything Now segment. Wow, Taylor Swift has 105.4 million monthly listeners on Spotify.
That's crazy. Well, I was speaking with someone at work and she was like, oh, like, how can you do a podcast where you talk about the songs? You're going to run out of songs. And I looked it up and I'm like, Taylor Swift has 396 songs and has a new album coming out. I don't think we're going to run out for a while.
We're about to have a whole other album, which I cannot wait for.
Me too.
I'm so excited.
Are you ready?
You want me to play the song? Are you ready?
Go ahead. Willow.
I gave you 2 seconds. Yeah, that's
okay, but
hilarious.
I knew it right away.
Literally put it on shuffle.
That's crazy. Okay, ready?
I know, yeah. I have no idea. I could barely even hear that.
Okay, I'll give you one more second. Just because it's the first song.
You're being nice.
But I was very excited when I saw this come on shuffle.
Oh gosh, okay, go. I have no freaking idea.
Okay, should I play it until you have a guess?
Play it. Because I can't even really hear it. Is it on full blast?
It's on full blast.
Okay.
I'm starting it over.
Excuses. Wait, what is our score? What is our score?
I think it's 5-3.
Okay, play it. I think it's 5-2, but
okay. No, because I won. I think I won last week.
We're gonna have to go back and look, but okay, go.
Okay.
I really have no idea what the
I
song
started
is.
it over, and I'll play like a little bit of it.
I don't know it. Yeah.
Okay.
What is it?
It's Electric Touch.
Ah!
When I saw it come on
I knew
shuffle,
I should have studied.
I knew that you would have a hard time.
Oh, well, congratulations. You got a point.
You.
Our listener who emailed said they hope I lose. Well, there you go.
It's my boyfriend. That's why. I knew it. I knew when it came on you wouldn't get it. I was so happy. I wish you did get a couple of like free songs before that, but
it's okay.
I was so excited when it came on shuffle. It's just because I know it's a song that you rarely listen to.
I know. You know my weaknesses. I'm telling you. I'm just going to go study all of the songs I don't listen to.
You should. I
should have. It's been like 8 weeks and
I tried to just put it on shuffle. And if you played me like half of the debut songs, I don't think I'd be able to pick which one is which. I barely listen to them. But I also, I don't want to listen to them because I want it to come out as a re-recording and like be amazed.
I think everyone's
like
going to be amazed anyway because it's just going to be so different.
I know. I just feel like it's not like I don't know all the songs, all the lyrics by heart, and I feel like I'll have extra songs, not just the vaults, to like be like new and excited about. So I'm really trying not to over listen to them. But the other day when I was at the gym, I played Cold As You on repeat. So that's probably the only one I listen to a lot. I
love that song.
I know, it's so good. Okay, so yay, I win.
Congratulations, Leanna. You won fair and square.
I'm pretty sure the score is 5-4.
Okay, we'll double check that. Okay. Well, thank you guys for listening to the Long Live Taylor podcast. We hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you follow us on social media at Long Live Taylor Pod and rate and subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts.
Yay.
We'll talk to you later.